Is Lee Cronin's The Mummy worth your money? Let's find out. Hollywood has quite a few versions of The Mummy already. The Brendan Fraser one, the classical Universal one, the one that shall not be named, and now this, their latest attempt to resurrect the character. And honestly, they should have left it buried. Because this movie isn't just bad, it's exhausting. It feels like it was directed by someone with the energy of a squirrel, constantly needing to zoom around with big visuals and an absolutely relentless soundtrack. And for context, the movie's about a kidnapped little girl who's found 8 years later, mummified, and still alive. And I know, it's a bit of a stretch already. Now, horror, in its simplest form, is a combination of three things: characters you care about, good suspense, and climaxes that are genuinely scary. This movie has the characters, and it definitely has the budget for all the big climax visuals, but it completely fails at the suspense. And I don't just mean it's not scary, I mean it literally doesn't understand how suspense works. Because for suspense to work, you need contrast, quiet, tension, release. This movie, it's just loud, louder, even louder the entire time. It's like every scene is treated like a climax. Someone walking down the hallway, music swelling like someone's about to die, except nothing's happening. It's just a person walking down a hallway. And after too much of that, your brain just checks out. Because if everything is intense, nothing is. And it all led to something even worse. There's a simple scene of their daughter coming home, and they have this whole sequence where they're dragging her up the stairs, still in her wheelchair, and every single step is treated like a horror climax. Boom, boom, boom. Then add to that the very obvious fact that they could have just, carried her in a chair up separately, or, I don't know, set up a bed downstairs. And the effect was that the whole theater started laughing in what was supposed to be a serious scene. And that's the biggest problem with this movie. It accidentally turns itself into a comedy at times. There was one point where I genuinely thought this was actually a bait-and-switch Evil Dead sequel, and I was completely for it. I mean, the director did do the last one, but no, it just keeps going, completely straight-faced, like any of this is working. And it's a shame, because the core idea actually had potential. A story about guilt, about parental love, about refusing to let go. In better hands, it could have been genuinely disturbing. Because if it had been subtle, if it left room for doubt, it could have been really creepy and had room to grow. Or if they added contrast between the parents blinded by guilt and love while everyone else sees the truth and tries to warn them, it could have been genuinely tense and tragic. But the movie has no interest in exploring any of that. The girl's makeup and performance is so over the top that it's impossible to believe any doctor would send her home, or that anyone would look at her and think, yeah, she'll be fine. And that creative choice kills everything. So, is Lee Cronin's The Mummy worth your money? No. Just skip this one. Unless you also have the energy of a squirrel. If you like honest reviews that respect your money, hit that like button, subscribe, and why not check out my other videos while you've got the chance.